Y'all ready to watch this one? Let me loosen it up. You ready? I'm gonna throw it right there. Chickens love that juicy grub worm. They so loved it. They all fought over it. It was crazy. So, we took all that compost, and after we've dug everything up, we are sticking it right in our garden. And we are gonna mix it all in. Nutrient compost that's been sitting there since January this year is now ready to be put into our garden. It's gonna give it all kinds of nutrients, bionutrients, everything. And then after that, we're gonna add a little shake and bake on top of it, and I'll show you that later. Oh, looky here. Look at that buddy. All right, folks. So I've got everything situated for our garden. I just turned off the tiller, did my tillage work. So I've got should be 9 beds for 9 different plants. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna set the vine plants on each of the outside rows, and then across here and across the other side, so way those vines have the ability to grow further out onto our grass as opposed to flooding our garden. Oh, I got too close. Sorry, guys. As opposed to flooding our garden with all kinds of vines. So what I've done, since we have a very sandy loam soil, is I've taken manure, hummus, however you want to say that, and compost that we made at the beginning of the year, and I've actually put it in the ground, and that's why it's darker than, say, the soil that you see here, which is really light. And so we get all that dark, rich compost that we created, and then we've got some hummus, which is compost after it's been sitting there way too long. So when compost is finished, it's not technically finished. It is to the point where you can tell no difference between the organics that you put in there and the non-organics, and it all looks as one uniform piece of dirt. After it does that, it will continue, all the microbials and everything like that will start to break down the soil even further, and that's where you get hummus from. And comment below if I'm saying that wrong. But what ends up happening is that hummus creates a nice spongy material that sucks in all the nutrients from the compost that we put in there and absorbs it and saves it later for the plant. Because with synthetic fertilizers, the plant will absorb it just like that. But with the organics, as it breaks down, it's a long-lasting nutrient. So we've got our beds made. The next thing that we need to do is we need to start planting our vine plants that we started. Those take a little bit longer. And so we've got all of our soil mapped out, as you can see. This will be the end for this week, because I know I missed a week, but this will be the end, and we will start back next week with me planting the plants inside them. Do, 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 do.